He came to the conclusion it had no effect whatsoever.
I wouldn't go that far. I about got a headache.
K6USY 7.5.
So, Darren, you gonna do the stream tonight?
Silence.
Good deal. We are now, once I confirm here. Yep, we're live on YouTube. K6USY.
Silence.
What, did Putin kill him too now?
Over here.
And we are now, ladies and gentlemen, live on YouTube.
Live on the tube.
Well, the internet is obviously just a series of tubes.
So I assume you're going to be streaming for the happenings tonight.
Yes, sir. That's what the plan is.
Okay, good. Because I'm taking a break.
Hold on. Now I gotta go double check and make sure my tuner is out of line.
I don't hear any sparks.
Now the problem, Ron, is I keep adding antennas to my station, and I keep having to remember, what coax switches need to be set to, and oh man, things get angry if they're set wrong.
Oh, dude, get a triplexer like I got.
I have a triplexer. It just doesn't cover this frequency.
Oh, give me a break. Most triplexers cover HF.
Not the one that I got. The triplexer that I have does 2 meter, 70 centimeter, and 23 centimeters for my vertical. Because the 9700 has 3 antenna ports, and you have to recombine all the RF goodness if you want to use a single tri-band antenna.
I heard that, Bob. Okay, cool. See ya. Take care, Bob.
Have a good evening, Bob.
Yeah.
So did the guy playing the music know that a net was coming up, and is that why you turned it off?
No, I think I was flexing his muscle and realized that it couldn't handle the weight.
Oh my. Yeah, fortunately, those guys are incapable of jamming the entire HF spectrum simultaneously, so there's other places you can go.
There are ways to do that,
I'll tell him.
Don't tell them the secret, Larry.
Okay, we are streaming.
Yes, we are.
But not in public, though.
I don't see a picture of myself. That's not what I'm wearing.
Ah, dang it, I forgot to install the cameras.
I got the Ring camera sitting right here, but I think it's broke.
How are you going to make money on the OnlyFans if you don't have a camera?
I know, that's what she said.
imagination.
Yeah, is your OnlyFans channel labeled Radios After Dark?
Well,
I just realized I need a beverage. I'm gonna go. I think there's an adult beverage in the fridge that I can consume. I will be back.
you mean like one of these?
Well, yeah. See, in my case, I need the no sugar variety. So there's specifically an adult beverage that I can consume in the fridge. I will be right back.
I had to mute my audio there, so I have no audio. That's okay. I can read, I think.
Sound good here.
All right. Okay, what we got going on? Okay, I guess I could turn that radio down and limit myself to alarm clock and a radio.
And silence your phone.
Well, I'll let that go.
Sounds good here, Ron.
Oh, you're sounding good too there, Joe. Sounding good out here on the Ditchbank.
Sounds good up here, Ron.
Right on. Good deal.
Hey, Ron.
Yes, sir.
Hey, you sound good up here, too.
Well, you sound pretty damn good down here. Big old mark on my screen.
Oh, thanks.
Are you under the weather?
Not really.
Oh, okay. Just a little bit different audio.
I'm on another new radio.
God, you know those new radios.
It's doing well for me.
I know. It sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah, man. I'm just itching to buy something here lately. I don't know what it is. I need to, find a big find, go to a yard sale and find something really cool and get a hell of a deal. I'm itching for one of them deals. I really should start itching to do my antenna stuff, but here I am thinking about some kind of radio or amplifier.
Well, before I have my yard sale, I'll send you a picture.
Oh, God, don't. I'll probably go up there and buy everything. Does it have to work? I have a non-working one there that belongs to a gentleman out here that I think the tubes are still good in it. Man, there's got to be a quick fix to that amplifier. Maybe you ought to have Radio Boy look at it there, Dennis.
Yeah, I need like a 500 water. I need something I can still plug into 110.
That one does.
I got an old Chris 200 amp.
There you go. How about a Golden Falcon? I got a Golden Falcon. I got a little Palomar 4-tuber. Does it have to have a band switch or something?
Yeah, that's my problem. Is I need something that either switches automatically or can interface with the rig.
Yeah, I don't know if that Texas Star will do that.
just got rid of my Ameritron to a great guy.
Did you really?
I really did.
Oh my gosh. I want to get you into the hobby, but you keep getting rid of all that hobby stuff.
I'll still get into it. It's just gonna be a minute.
Yeah. I don't know, you know, I put that stuff on my computer screen. It's like, okay, talk to South Korea, talk to Indonesia, talk to some island, and yeah, well, looks cool on my screen. I guess I could send away and get a postcard too.
I've never got one. Janie's got a couple, and that reminds me, I'm a disappointed kid because I threw an address away, so you'll have to text me that.
Oh yeah, that's right. She's gonna send me a card. I don't even have any dang cards.
Yeah, I cleaned off my desk, and I had about probably close to 100 sticky notes with stuff on it, and I got rid of all of them, and that address was on there, so you'll have to text it to me.
All right.
It's about that time.
No, it's 7:59. I have like less than a minute. Oh, so quiet. Has some kind of face recognition. It quiets when I look at it angrily. All right, well, that's one of the warning bells, and that means it's 8 o'clock, and that means it's time for Friday night Ditchbank Sideband Net, where you could find it on YouTube. I had to punch in Central Cal Ditchbank Sideband Net, and you didn't have to spell out the California. All you had to do is put the CA, so Central CA Ditchbank Sideband Net, and look for that live version of it, and you'll be able to check it out there.
Hell, I was on the wrong frequency.
Wrong frequency? Well, we hear you on this frequency.
Yeah, I finally made it to the right one. Oh, boy.
Well, I think sideband's on the lower side's on the left side, so if you're on the right one, try to get on the left one.
Yeah, but I was on the wrong channel entirely. Hey, Germany was coming in good around 10:30 today.
Germany on this band?
Yes, sir.
Wow. Wow, that's pretty cool.
I got them up on 425 or on 425, 435, something like that there, or 430, someone's right in there, but I talked to them there for a few minutes.
Very cool. I think SWL 52 got Italy, but on one of them other bands that's not too far away from that.
Yes, sir. He was booming in here, and I did the throw out the California part, and he's like, "Ooh, California station, return," and made the contact.
Oh, you did it today?
Yep, made it all the way to Italy. It was at 18,000 miles, 100 watts, nothing to it.
I did mine on 200 to Germany.
Good deal.
That's what it's all about, man. That is cool. Very cool stuff happening on the band. All right. Okay, well, let's see if anybody needs an early check-in here to the Ditchbank Sideband Net. Any early check-ins? Woo! All right. Yeah, very loud, very loud. Was that Fishing Girl 737? All right, have a good one.
And give me an early run. I got to get back on the telephone.
All right, 1017 with the early check-in. All right, man, we got you.
You gonna be back later?
Thank you, sir. And 73s to everybody. Be safe and have a great weekend.
You got something planned. All right, Dennis, take care. 111 wanted it early.
111, Bob needs it early. Okay.
And 308 if you didn't get that, Mr. Rogers.
308, all right.
Be sure and get that 650.
Yep, I got a text from 650.
Don't forget that 603 out there. He gets noisy at times, so. Get back in there. Get back in that closet. Which one?
Which one?
Hello, Joe. Hey, Chris.
All right. Anybody else need to early check-in? All righty. Well, we'll get the roll call started with 33 James out of Albury.
And good evening, Dennis. 33 checking in.
All right. Well, do tell us about the radio flavor of the night.
Oh, so picked up a new RCI 2995 DX HP, and yeah, it's a great bass radio.
It is definitely loud. You must have it on skip shooting mode because the signal is just like all over the board, and yeah, it is loud.
All right, so did that quiet it down a little bit?
Yeah, it did. It quieted down a little bit.
Yeah, that's a little added feature in the radio, and yeah, I've talked all over the world on it already, so I'm quite happy with it.
Oh, I bet. So these radios, they come with all kinds of different features. Now that one, do you have like program, like if you went a channel selection, do you program that stuff in there? Or is it like just a VFO knob like on a 7300, like you spin it?
Yeah, so it's got the VFO mode where it only shows frequency and it goes, well, from low to high. I don't know all what it covers, to be honest with you. And then you can change it and put it into manual where it only gives you the regular 11-meter channels 1 through 40. I just leave it in the VFO mode.
Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking that radio probably does 10, 11, 12, so I think that's one of those rates. Yeah, they should do about 3 bands, I believe.
Yeah, I think you're right. But yeah, pretty cool radio. I had them put an amp switch in it to be able to turn the amp on and off. With the amp off, it hits about 35 PEP, and then with the amp on, it's variable. You can get it up to right at 300.
Oh, wow. They go up that high now. Jeez. I remember they just thought the 100-watt ones were good, and now all the way up to that. Wow.
Yeah, I bought the regular, well, their old version last year, the DXCF, and that one hits like 180. And anyhow, pretty decent radio, so I'm happy with it.
Yeah, definitely. They do so much more now. Wow. All right, James. Well, thanks for the info, and we'll be all sitting here drooling over that radio.
Oh, come on. The 7300s are better.
Yeah, but all that power in there, all that wattage in that one little box, that's pretty good. Because the 10-meter band is really happening right now.
Copy that. Right on. Well, hey, thanks for the check-in and listening to my story. You have a good evening. I'll be listening.
Always interested in the radios and the pictures and all that stuff, because, I mean, I get out on the internet, look around, but no, yours always looks so much better. It's like, well, where's this guy getting his from? Because these ones that I'm looking at don't look like that. And they don't have the same specs either, so you got yourself a good radio builder.
Copy that. Right on. Well, I'll be on the side listening. Thank you, Ron.
All right, James. And thanks for checking in. Let's see if 363 Stump Jumper out of Madeira's out there.
Good evening, Ron. 363 checking in. And nice sounding radio, brother.
I heard that. Thank you, bro.
All right, cool. So Stump Jumper, you got something different going on there?
I'm sorry, I didn't catch all that. What was that, Ron?
Oh, I said, do you have something else going on over there? Something different on your end, or you just turned up the echo?
No, I don't even have my glasses on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because you're sound a little bit different. I was wondering, I go, okay, these guys are getting new radios here, so I wanted to see what you got.
Oh, no echo on tonight.
All right, yeah, it turned it down there. All right. Well, sounding good over here in the neighborhood, and I know we're not too far apart.
Roger that, Ron. You sounding good, too. All righty. Have a good evening. Everybody else out there, too, have a good evening.
Right on. All right. X in the square for you. See if Clifford's out there. 458, Neil Skinner.
Neil Skinner, check it in.
Woo, you quick on that key there. You getting on it.
Yep, I'm on it.
And we know you were on the big radio, the good radio, huh?
Yeah, Tim Ford, unless James messed it up with his big radio, because he was blowing you guys out, and then as you were talking, you were gradually getting louder again. And then when he would talk, he'd blow you out, and then you would gradually get louder again.
I know it. I like that signal, the different signals on the screen. That's pretty cool. His is like the whole screen.
That's what I was getting, about 1.5 inches across the bottom, and then all the way to the top.
Yep, exactly.
Well, alrighty. I appreciate it. You guys have 73s to you, and we'll catch you again.
All right, Clifford, take care, man. Have a good one. And let's see, I think we're going to go up to some other hills up there to 1942, Ron. Well, I hope everything's going good with Ron. I haven't heard him. I think it's been a couple. Yeah. Well, we'll proxy Ron in. You got proxied last week. We'll proxy Ron in. How about 1233, Daryl, Big D?
31 X-ray, 12, 33 checking in.
All right, well, button down the hatch because the rain's coming, so what they say. But I heard somebody else's weather report from a different source, and he's saying, so the guy's saying we're not going to get all that much, but yeah, we'll see. So, yep, get the tarps out, get the buckets ready. It's going to come.
Got the buckets out already.
All right, Daryl. I hope it don't leak inside there.
It does.
Oh, man.
We're still chasing it.
All right. Well, X in the square for you, and we'll catch you later on.
That's it.
All right. On out to the Madera Ranchos area for 767 Pat.
Good evening, Ron, and everybody else out there. 767 in the Ranchos. No traffic.
All right, Pat. Sounding good. Good to talk to you the other night, you and Lee, and X in the square for you. All right, I got to look over here. We got a test, and we got a clap from Mark, and a hello from Aaron. Okay. Whew, almost forgot about that. All right. How about 979 Sean out of Sangertown?
Hey, howdy, Ron. 979 checking in. And thanks for the guy that put up the internet thing. I appreciate that. I'm going to check and see if I've got my radio on frequency. Hope everybody's having a good evening out there. 979 from Sanger.
All right, Sean. It's really robust sounding. It's got some good, strong audio, man. I didn't even look at the signal. I thought, oh my God, where's this guy at? But the signal is light, but the audio is just amazing. I mean, if I wouldn't have looked at the meter, I would have thought you were, 5.7 or something like that. And it's much lower, but man, the audio just makes up for it. So that's all you got to have is some good audio here, and we could hear you no problem. All right, and I don't know if you knew, but there was supposed to be some drag racing out there in Mendota tomorrow. It has been canceled due to the possibility of rain.
Oh, yeah, there definitely won't be no racing this weekend. And I forgot to ask Proxy the Dirt Dog in.
And we will proxy Dirt Dog in.
Thanks, bud.
All right, man, take care. Let's see. How about 151 Chris out of North Fork?
151, Chris out of North Fork. Good evening, Ron, and everybody else.
All right, Chris, sounding good out of North Fork. Everything is dialed in and sounding good out here.
Oh, thank you, Ron. I'm using the quad stick with the Marco.
Ah, okay. Well, sounding good. I could not tell that, nothing is distorted, and the signal is up higher, and sounding good.
Thank you, Ron.
All righty. And let's see, we talked to Jeremy a while back there in Tennessee. Still trying to get him to get out there since there's great conditions. How about 920 Dennis out of Midtown? And we've been hearing Dennis up on other bands, so we know he's active out there, and it's quite a show when he has to tune everything from AM to sideband and back to AM, so that's quite a task for him to do, I think. So we will catch him out there tomorrow night on Channel 11 at 8 o'clock for the Old Tube Radio Net, and check in them old radios.
Yeah.
See here now, we got 982 Dirt Dog with a proxy, and we'll go right back out there around the corner to 305 David out of Sanger.
305 David out of Sanger checking in.
All right, David, and good to hear you out there. And Sangertown is it's really rolling there. You guys sounding good out there from Sanger.
And Midtown is in over.
And there we go. Midtown is in the air chair and has everything turned back over to sideband. Quite a task, but he made it. He made it into the net.
I never knew how hard just pressing one button could be. Thanks for checking me in, and hello to the listeners.
I think it's more than one button, though, Dennis. I mean, you go through a lot of stuff to put on tomorrow night's show and come here and check in. I mean, that's pretty good. And to work the other bands and even go to work. Man, you're Superman.
Well, I have a good teacher, I think. Anyway, it's sounding good. The storm isn't here yet, and the band is looking okay.
All right. Well, we'll catch you. Hopefully, we'll catch you out there tomorrow night on the Old Tube Radio Net, 8 o'clock, Channel 11. You can listen to the Old Tube radios, or you can check one in.
Indeed. Everyone is welcome. Thanks for checking me in.
All right. Take care. And let's see here if Mr. Crawdad's out there. 109 Crawdad. We'll proxy him in since his daddy won't, or his sister. But anyway, we'll proxy Crawdad in. Who knows? Maybe he'll jump in there after a bit. And we'll move back down here into the flat ground to Mr. KP out of Madera. All right, KP. You are checked in, and I hope you're not disappointed that the show tomorrow is canceled. But anyway, maybe they'll get their stuff together a little bit better for the next date. All right. How about 112 Ricochet? I'll try them again. 112 Ricochet. Click that mic.
Go ahead and proxy him.
Yeah, we'll get him proxy. I talked to him a while back. He had microphone problems. Let's see. How about 339 Jeff? 321 Jerry.
321. Rolling the Hills checking in, Ronnie. How you doing?
Hey, we're doing good, Jerry. I thought maybe you'd have a gig tonight. Things must have slowed down.
No, actually a night off tonight, which is great. But back up at the Oakhurst tomorrow night at the Snow Line. Yeah, we're staying pretty busy. Almost more busy than I want. But anyway, good to hear you, Ronnie. Thanks for the net. And go ahead and proxy in the better half there. You know who she is.
Yes, we'll get Miss Julie in there, and she's proxied in. And all right, Jerry, well, hey, man, thanks for coming out here and taking the time to check in, and good hearing you, and hope all is well.
Roger, Ronnie. You take care. Have a good week. And Dennis, if you're listening, have a good show tomorrow night. 321, back to you.
All right, at the Snow Line tomorrow night. That guy right there, Jerry, 321, will be at the Snow Line playing some fabulous music. All right, how about 113, Tom out of Sanker. And Mr. Copenhagen, he checked in early via phone proxy something. How about 449ers, Smitty and Sweet Country Mama? .360 Ray.
360, checking in.
Hey, Ray, good to hear you out there, and thanks for the relays and the proxies. Appreciate that. And let's see. I shut my other radio off. 310, Tony out of Course School. I think I'm supposed to proxy him because I don't think he could switch the antennas over. So we'll proxy Tony in. How about the legend, 53, Bob Belair? All right, Bob, I heard you, but I don't know. You're running out of juice there. I think the liquid audio might have ran out a little bit there, but I know you were there, and I heard you, so you're checked in, Bob.
Worked that time.
Yep. He has fire in the wire. Okay, you got fire in the wire now, Bob. We heard you. I can hear you now. All right, Bob. Catch you later. Let's see. 111, Bob. He got an early check-in. How about 603, Joe?
Thank you much, Dennis. Evening time to you, Bob. Number 53, doggone it. We got you, buddy. Okay, Ron, check this one in. 603, Fresno, Cal.
All right, 603, you're checked in, and, well, what the heck? What radio are you running tonight?
We're on the Yesu.
All right. Okay. Sounding good. And, you got your antenna back up. You got a great signal. Sounding good.
We appreciate that. It probably that Super Bowl weekend, it kind of helped us out a little bit. Okay, Ron, doggone it, let the channel rock.
All right, Joe. Checked in. The channel is rocking and rolling. Let's see. How about number 7, Ed?
Go ahead and proxy him.
We'll proxy Ed in. Yeah, I haven't heard him in a while. I haven't heard him on the 10-meter band, but I know he's active in some of the other bands, so maybe he's been checking into some of the other ones. So we'll proxy him in, and we'll go back up there to the high country for Captain 00 Harold.
Yeah, Captain 00 here checking in. I hope everything's good with everybody out there.
Yeah, I have had no takeovers here on Fort H here, so we're doing okay.
Well, great. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of 10-meter and 80 meters, and yeah, it's definitely 10 meters has definitely opened up. You can sit there and talk to Europe. It just seems like half a day.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I've been hearing. And the 80 meters, you've been checking out some of the different folk up and down California, probably Oregon, Arizona.
Yeah, there's some pretty radical groups and then some really conservative groups. And, so it's kind of hard to fit in there. There's some pretty bad groups out there, and there's some that are pretty high technical. So I don't know. I'm just kind of wandering around right now, but it's pretty cool at night. After 11 and 10 meter drops out.
Yeah, that's what's kind of neat about some of this ham radio or CB stuff. When it drops out one place, it picks up somewhere else. But yeah. They got some pretty good Geritol nets. Some of them guys got more medical issues than Dr. whoever on TV's got. But yeah, it's pretty fun to listen to some of those. And they got a lot of nets to check into. Some guys just like checking into stuff, and hey, I like to do it just for a signal report. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of old buzzards are up there on 80 meters there. Probably they're making their last band stand there.
Yeah, exactly. And it's pretty amazing what a piece of wire and something hanging up there that looks like an electrical outlet box will do. At least that's what my stuff looks like. It's just amazing how a piece of wire and this box that you plug coax into that goes to your radio, just how you can talk up and down the state is just amazing to me. So, all right, Harold, man, thanks for checking in.
Thank you.
All right, how about 1919, Tom, out of Visalia? Hey, Tom, good to hear you back out and about, and you're checked in, sounding good out here. All right, you take care. And we'll go up to the high country and see if Eric's out there. 43 Eric. All right, streaming in, we'll get him checked in, and we'll go up to the Coarse Gold High Country for 1234. Man, how did I do that? 1234. Miss Tony.
Yeah, Ronnie, I'm not checking in on 1233. That's his gig. Anyway, this is 31 X-ray 1234 checking in.
All right. Well, wasn't too many different kinds of beers. We'll call it on that beer problem.
Okay, sounds good. See you next week.
All right. Well, I got Captain Morgan now. It's going to straighten me right up. So, all right. You take care. Have a good weekend. How about 302, Mark out of O'Neill? I heard you come in there, Mark, but maybe she ain't warmed up quite like she should be. Maybe rub on that baby, get them tubes all warmed up there. Try it again. Yeah, I heard you. I heard you that little bit that time. Don't blow on it. Just rub on it.
Never mind.
All right. Well, we did hear you, Mark. We heard you, Mark. So you're checked in. Don't you have a movie to watch, Chris? You're going to get me in trouble there, 241.
No, it's just regular shows tonight. Our regular show's coming back on.
All right. Well, keep them clean.
Well, yes, they get washed periodically.
All right. Okay, if you say so. All right. All right. How about 1017 Dennis? He came in with it early, but let's see if he's out there with a live one. All right. Well, we got him in early, and we got 650 in early. Him and 650 and a half, and the grandkids. So let's see if 188 Snow Beast Jr. is out there. How about 102 Phil?
Go ahead and proxy Phil and Bobby.
All right, got Phil, got Bobby. How about 785 Larry?
Yep, 785 here, checking in. Yeah, and I can confirm that 10 meters is hot and smoking. And 80 meters isn't too bad either. I've been making contacts to China, Japan, Indonesia, Australia on 80 meters as well, and Alaska too.
Ah, okay. Man, I wish that Clipperton Island would have did voice on 80 meter, because I know I could have got him now, but I got him on the other 6-band, so I guess that's okay.
Oh, and I almost worked Samoa, American Samoa, on 10 meters, but when he showed up, it was like a feeding frenzy. Everybody and their brother was out to get him.
Yes, I think I have them already, but it would have been cool to do it again. All right, Larry. Well, thanks for the info.
Roger.
How about M&M up the hill? Yes, sirree. We will put Big G down here on the list. And I have to put him on that back one since I have him on that other list there. So, all right, M&M, we got you, and we'll get Big G checked in too.
All right, thanks.
Hey, Mr. Mark.
Well, I'm checking in proper now that I got it figured out.
Got her all figured out? Because, I don't know, you buy me a couple 12-packs and I'll work on it for you.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that I have to find
Well, yeah, that, you're just so far away from us.
Yeah, now I can put my map on. Got her figured.
Gotta feed it with a little bit of audio. All right, Mark. Well, we definitely had you. We knew you were out there. So, hey, thanks for going out to the ice cold shack. All right, man. Take care. And for the moment everybody's been waiting for, we will now call 241 Chris.
I think he's in there watching TV. I'll see if I can. Anyway, yes, Bones, I'm here. So, yeah, I did check in on my own. Nobody had to beat me or, might have called me a few names, but I made it.
You did. We heard you out there, and we hear you now, so you're officially checked in.
About time. Get something official.
I don't know what you're going to get for it, but you're checked in.
Lottery numbers?
I'd like those winning ones. I'll give you my losing ones.
I got a whole bag full of those.
So did I. I kept track one year. Yeah, that wasn't pretty.
All right, thanks, John.
Later. Have a good one. How about 223 Chris out of Madera?
223 Chris to Madera checking in. 73s, everybody.
All right, Chris. How did that other weekend go on? What was it? 37 sideband?
We had a total of 99 check-ins.
All right, because I cruised by there and it was pretty lively. It's like, I don't know if I could get into that, but yeah, I heard quite a bit of stuff going on there.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. That's probably, we've got a bunch of members, but like I said, man, they're in Japan, Australia, stuff like that. And I mean, when it comes to me here, I've already lost all that stuff. So, I mean, you know, the other guys, they'll get a lot of England and stuff like that checked in, but it wasn't too bad. 99, I mean, I guess that was okay.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Too bad there. I mean, some of these guys, when they do those contests, they're like 2-3 days, and man, the amount of people they contact, it's like it's amazing. But anyway, as long as you're having fun at it, that's what it's all about.
That's it, man. Just gotta have a good time. And it's nice meeting different people and stuff on the air all the time. I mean, I take a lot of guest check-in, so I enjoy it.
That's what it's all about. All right, Chris, thanks.
All right, Ron, 73, brother.
All right, how about Radio Boys? Radio Boy out there, Miguel? We'll proxy him in there. I'm sure he's out there. He might be fine-tuning somebody's radio. Oh, how about my neighbor down the road here, Dennis Proopicker?
Hey, this is 561 checking in. How you doing, Ron? Good to hear you out there. 73s and happy weekend to all you guys out there. And I made it again another year. I didn't forget Valentine's Day, and I'm still alive. So, hey, that's pretty good.
Well, that's really good, man. Sounded good. Probably like one of the strongest signals out here. I don't understand. Well, maybe it's because you're down the road from me, but sounded good, man. Right on frequency, and just got a great looking signal on my screen here.
Well, thank you very much. Yeah, we're really close, but anyway, it's good to be part of this, and just keep up the good work, buddy.
Well, I don't know if it's good work, but anyway, it kind of keeps me out of trouble. Although I won't say what I was doing before this, but anyway, we got free beer, so that was always good. You just can't turn somebody down that has a whole pickup full of beer in different flavors. So took advantage of it, and I took it home, and now we're just chilling it down. So, all right, thanks, Dennis, for checking in. How about 151 Jerry? Someday he's going to surprise me and check in, but we got him proxied in because he's a busy guy. How about 572 Alan Beinhofer? All right, let's see if 869 Lee out of Orange Cove's out there. All right, Lee, we got you checked in, and X in the square for you, buddy. Sounded good. How about, let's see, 308, Mr. Rogers, are you out there? If not, we got an early one for you. All right, Mr. Rogers, 308, he's got early check-in. How about U.S. Renegade 261, Tracy? How about Skywinder, Adam? We'll proxy him in there because he was driving back from Sacramento. I'm sure he's home by now. But I think he's got to turn and burn and go back to the South Valley to look for them fires. So get him proxied, and let's see, Fishing Girl got an early check-in. How about SWL 20, Harvey? SWL 52, Aaron.
Oh, there we go. I got to unmute my microphone. Good evening, everybody out there in Radio Land. SWL 52, behind the golden microphone.
So is it like a golden eagle?
Well, yeah, so the microphone comes with a silver, a black, and a gold cover windshield thing. And I almost always run the gold one. I do have the other two colors available.
Awesome. I should look at which one I got. Mine is... Oh, mine's gold. I got the golden microphone also. But I think the Heil 781 is black, but the ICM for ICOM is gold.
Yeah, and this is the PR20, which is not specifically a radio microphone. I've actually used this microphone for other things other than the radio, but yeah, for whatever reason, the kit comes with 3 different covers, and you can pick the color of your choosing as long as it's one of those 3.
Interesting. All right, I got another microphone in here I've been saying I should try, but I think it's a F40, PR40 Heil. Anyway, I got a lot of little gadgets here that I haven't hooked up yet, but anyway. All right, Aaron, and thanks for doing the stream. Yeah, not too many people making comments, but I'm sure there's a lot of watchers.
Yeah, it's pretty quiet tonight, but that is okay. We are here, and we are live on the internets.
All righty. Yep. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate it. And let me write Big G. We're gonna put Big G in there, and put him as Easton. So we'll proxy Big G in. And I think last on my list is 31 Delta 87 Cliff. And Cliff usually has to go outside in the patio, so I'm pretty sure he's not going to be out there. Anyway, well, let's see if we have any missed or late check-ins, guest check-ins.
Thanks for proxying 109.
Yes, sirree. We got him proxied. And I'm going to take a guess about the others. There was another key up out there. Is that you, Ricochet? I heard a staticky key up that sounded familiar. I don't think it was yours, James.
Well, I hope not.
I heard Rickshaw earlier.
I will proxy him in, because I was talking to him the other night, and he was like having trouble keying down. So anyway, if you heard him, we'll put an X, and he was proxied, but anyway, I thought that might have been him. Right there. I think that was him. I don't know, Wayne, if that's you, if it's doing that same thing. No audio, but a big old key down with static. Yep, same thing. All right, are there any other late missed members visiting stations? How's about any items of interest for the net? Well, all I got is the races in Mendota, the drag races at the airport, have been canceled due to the threat of rain. And that's about all I know. But I did know that NASCAR was on this weekend. I forgot all about it. But anyway, that's kind of like the Super Bowl, and it starts Sunday. The Super Bowl for racing starts Sunday. Yeah, still kind of messing up. All right, well, if there's nothing for the net, I'll go ahead and close it at 8:45 p.m. And, well, I did pretty good. I drugged out on pretty good. Sorry about that. I know some people want to get in and out, but I could do an early check-in if you don't want to listen to me ramble on. But anyway, we'll continue to hang out here for a bit. I need to step outside and, I don't know, check the water flow down my driveway, and I'll be right back. So, hey, thanks everybody for checking in, man. I appreciate it. I don't know, it was fun for me. I'm having a good time, and I hope to be back.
Yeah, Ron, you got a call on the other frequency.
Thank you for the relay.
Hey, thanks for live streaming the net. It's always cool to check out.
Oh, yeah, no worries. Hold on, I got to turn down the other radio. The problem with having both rigs coming into my headphones is when I'm talking on one radio, I can still hear traffic on the other one.
That would be mass confusion to me.
I don't know, man. At least I only got 2 rigs. Unlike Ronnie over there, he usually has like 5 or 6 radios going at the same time.
Yep, we got the official check-in from Tony on 147.5. He's checked in officially.
Yeah, I figured you'd turned down the other rig and weren't hearing it.
Yeah, I had to do that. Ray boy, maybe I should read some of this stuff out here out loud. Maybe I'd proofread it first. Oh, Ray boy said it was tough to find the stream. Huh.
Well, my recommendation would be to subscribe to my channel, and then you'll get a notification when I go live.
I did, and I didn't get no notification, so I'll subscribe again.
Do you have the YouTube app on your phone and signed in?
I got YouTube on everything. I usually don't get it off my phone. I get it off this other computer that's not phone related. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, if it's set up right, then It'll notify you like a half an hour before I go live, and then it'll notify when I actually go live.
I got you. All right. I got to step out. The water's flowing. I'll be back.
You go see a dog about a man. Yeah, I don't get notification either, but when I open YouTube, it's always right there on top that it's on and live.
Are you subscribed to the channel?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, then that's why. Yeah, if you're subscribed and, basically if anybody you're subscribed to is live, it should bubble up to the top.
Yeah, it's definitely right up there top. Easy to find once subscribed, for sure.
I have no idea if you're subscribed, Ray. I'd have to go dig into my channel. I've also contemplated setting up a dedicated channel for this. I just haven't I haven't been motivated to do it. The streaming setup is it's annoying if you have multiple YouTube channels to switch back and forth. So I just run it out of my ham account. And I think Ron had to go water the bushes.
So, Aaron, what area is the YouTube Live coming out of?
So, I'm in West Fresno. I'm about 6 miles away from Ron.
Copy that.
Yeah, I wish my noise floor was a little bit lower, but it's what happens when you live in the city.
It's pretty quiet online there. It doesn't seem to be too bad.
Yeah, it helps. I'm running the noise blanker and the noise reduction to make it bearable.
Yeah, I've got some odd noise tonight. It sounded like a train running down tracks.
Yeah, I always get this like clicking noise on this band, and it's only on this band. It sounds like somebody running an arc welder or something off in the distance, but it only happens on these frequencies. It's very, very strange. If I go up to 10 meters, same antenna, same radio, that noise isn't there, and I usually don't have to run the noise blanker.
Yeah, copy that. I'm going to go through the dial really fast and see if I'll go up higher and see if that noise goes away. I'm just curious now.
Is one over above the 40 channel mark? What is it, like 425 or 428? There's some kind of noise there that I get.
I know the one you're talking about, but I think only 7300s get that noise for some reason.
And then I was talking to Pat, and I forget whether there's another one on 10 meter he gets, but I don't, and yeah, it's kind of odd.
Yeah, I just opened up my band scope right now and not seeing too much other than just my high noise floor.
So I'm thinking Jane switch radios.
I did. I fired up the 7300 with the stock hand mic.
Oh, so we're all on the same radio.
That other one, it's pretty hot, man. It was pretty hot. This one here, to me, so much better, but I know what it takes to do the CB bands. You gotta have a punch. You gotta have a punchy radio. You gotta have something else in the audio that it draws people to, you know. Sometimes the quiet, smooth audio of the 7300, it's not quite enough.
Copy that. Do I have this one turned up too high?
No, you're fine. You sound good here. That other one, it was pretty crackly. It was pretty wild, man. It was loud.
Yeah, the 7300 is much more mellow.
Copy that.
But, you know, I could have turned on my, whatever, 2985, and it might have just blended it just perfect. But on the 7300 receiving it, it was pretty wide, pretty crackly.
Well, you just got to open up the filters, Ron.
Yeah, see, I don't mess with some of that stuff. Like, you know how it is on like that 40 meter, all of a sudden you'll be on, say, 7.199 and there's some weird noise that comes in. I just hit that notch. Yeah, it gets rid of that weird noise, but, you know, the tone of everybody sounds different, but yeah, it works.
Yeah, and I'll use the passband filter occasionally if you end up with somebody really loud right next to you and you don't feel like moving.
Yeah, exactly. And I just don't. I never mess with that. I don't know. I just go and I just turn the knob. You know. Oh, wow. Now all the comments are up. Woo-wee!
Yeah, it's all one person.
Yep, just me.
Oh, okay. I just didn't think it was you for some reason. That was new, Ray.
You figure out your YouTube, Ray?
Yeah, I unsubscribed, resubscribed, and now it shows up on the live on the front page.
Well, good deal.
Subscribers, but 4 watching.
Yeah, well, you know, not all of my subscribers are active on this particular frequency.
Did you talk to any of the fellow Salinas Valley repeater guys? You talked to them on HF today?
No, Paul was, he had to dismantle his antenna because his balun had water in it. And I think Steve was at work. And I made the contact to Italy and then got distracted by Frank and Mike getting Mike's HF rig hooked up to the computer. So I got distracted with that for like an hour, messing around with Mike's rig. But hey, now we can live stream the 6-meter net on Mondays.
Oh, excellent.
And I can also fix all the things that are wrong with how his Yaesu is set up.
Oh, you could do that on that one? Oh, that's good.
Yeah, stuff like, I mean, he had the AGC on fast, and he had some of the filters kind of set wonky, and I'm like, no, we're just gonna fix this. There you go, Ron. Now you got some chatting going on in the in the chat now that the roll call is over.
Radio there, you could have it. You can go ahead and set me up over there. Just let me dial with EFO and then put it on frequency.
Oh yeah, we're gonna fix all the problems. But yeah, Ron, look at the chat now. See, there's people there. they weren't there during the roll call.
Yeah, and I don't know, man. I can only do one thing. I can never play in a band. I mean, I'd like to, but I can't do two things at one time. I can only talk. It's hard for me to go over and punch on the computer and talk.
We'll let you play the triangle.
Now, don't they have like a bag of sand I could just throw on the ground? Just hits the ground and just goes, whoosh, pick it up. Whoosh. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, but you got to throw it over your head.
I might mess up my shoulder.
Alrighty, who else is still out there? Don't want to completely monopolize it like I do half the time.
Well, I'm still here.
We haven't put you to sleep yet?
No, I'm wide awake.
I'm still out here.
There you go. We got Chris out there. He's holding up North Fork for the night.
Somebody's got to hold North Fork up.
Man, I haven't had to go up to North Fork for a long time. I was in Big Creek, but that's on the other side of the river.
By chance, do you know the ham operator that house sits up there once in a great while and sets up an antenna on the deck?
Where at?
In the town of Big Creek.
Oh, no. So I only go up to Big Creek, and then I sit in the library the whole time, and then I drive back to the office. So every once in a while, I mean, I'll interact with the people that live up there and stuff, but yeah, most of the time, I'm going to do networking stuff up at the public library, and I'm stuck inside the whole time.
Oh, roger that. Yeah, once in a while in the late evening, a couple times a year, I'll hear him on like 37 or 36 lower sideband, and he's in Big Creek only for the weekend, and I barely hear him coming out of that hole. But he always says he just got a wire on the deck rail, and he's just set up for the weekend.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, Big Creek is such a weird town. You either work for Southern California Edison, or you're related to somebody that works for Southern California Edison, and that place gets so stinking isolated this time of year, especially when the road gets snowed on.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, we do a lot of work for Edison, so we're constantly in Big Creek.
Yeah, I had to go up to Shaver and Big Creek on Wednesday, and it was pretty nice up there. Decent amount of snow on the ground. Went up, got myself a pizza at Shaver Lake Pizza, and went all the way back to Big Creek and did my thing, and then stopped at our Shaver Lake location and did my thing, and drove back to the office. And I think I did 4 minutes of work that day. It was a pretty good day.
Can't beat that with a stick.
Yeah, especially when I'm getting paid for it.
That definitely makes it nice. So I'm just curious, I heard you say what vehicle you drove a while back and how many antennas it had on it. And then I've seen a few times now a vehicle that kind of fit that description exiting McKinley exit off of 168 in the afternoon when I'm getting on. Would that be you?
No, it would not be. So I have a Honda CR-V with one antenna on it.
Oh, I was was wrong then. I thought you were in a Jeep, and I see a Jeep with 2 or 3 antennas exiting McKinley once in a while as I'm getting on about 3:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah, I used to have a Jeep. I had a Jeep Wrangler, but I sold it in 2020 right before the world fell apart.
Copy that. Right on. Yeah, I wonder who that is. He's got quite a few antennas on it. It looks kind of odd.
Yeah, I like being able to park in my garage, so I have a pretty small antenna on my car, and it clears my garage door by half an inch.
And that's just perfect.
But yeah, when I had my Jeep Wrangler, I had 2 big giant dual band whips on the front and a 11-meter antenna on the back. So it was always fun driving down Blackstone with the top down and just turning on the police scanner and watching people's reactions.
Oh, I bet. That's funny. Yeah, this particular one I see, it's got a rack over the spare tire on the back, and like I say, he's got 3 or 4 antennas on that rack, pretty close to each other in different lengths.
It's probably all for GMRS.
Yeah, very well could be.
Yeah, GMRS has exploded with those off-road guys, which is great. I mean, I'm glad that people are realizing that that there's other options, and CB range and noise can sometimes be an issue. So it's nice having other options. And then of course they get into GMRS and then realize, oh, I should go get my ham license, and then it's all downhill from there.
Copy that. Yeah, I listen to the GMRS once in a while. Pretty cool.
Yeah, I have my license. I know Ron's got his, and half the people on GMRS around here all have their ham tickets too.
Yeah, I probably will someday, as soon as I retire. Hopefully that's sooner than later.
Oh, there you go. Well, we are definitely here to to support you in that endeavor.
Much appreciated.
So Ron, is your garage door closed?
My garage door is closed, and I don't know if it's going to open until maybe Sunday.
Man, so what are you going to do all weekend?
Well, I'm going to go back to my old routine of being a bachelor, and I'm going to breakfast tomorrow in Rolinda. And then I got to turn in my sleep app report to the chiropractor doctor that I go to there on West Shaw by Food Max. I think it's called Atlas. And then I think I'm going to go to Harbor Freight because my mom, she decided she needed new TVs for her fifth wheel in Pismo. So I got 2 TVs. I think I'm going to go to Harbor Freight and get me the TV bracket to mount on the wall, and maybe I'll mess around with that tomorrow. That and radio crap.
Well, if Harbor Freight doesn't have what you need, another good place to get TV mounts is Costco.
Yeah, but you know what? I on purpose got rid of my wife has the Costco card, which I should be on it, but I never did the photo ID because I got tired of my mom and my wife and whoever else. Can you stop by Costco and get me this and that when I worked in town, or just because they knew I was going to Fresno. So I purposely lost my Costco ID.
Roger.
Now I kind of wish I did do that, but I haven't been in Costco other than if my wife is gone and I got suckered into going in there. But yeah, I'm pretty much a bachelor again, so Yeah, she'll be staying out in San Joaquin and I'll be playing radio.
Well, you just got to get a card without them knowing, because man, you got to go in there and get the the slice of pizza and the $1.50 hot dogs. Come on, man.
Well, you know what happens? I go over there to Herndon and Milburn to Toledo, and yes, I do stuff like that. Or I go down to another place that it's like a bar, but they serve good food. It's Casey's, and I'll go in there, and yeah, I'm a bad person, I guess. I go out to these neat places without my wife, but she's not around.
Yeah, but then when you take your wife places, her phone ends up on the roof.
Yeah, only on Reno. Is that you, 650? Well, hello. Man, what'd you do? You walked all the way halfway down the mountain and got on the radio? All right. Well, yeah, your signal's kind of low, but I can hear you no problem. Yeah, don't make me mad. I'm already on a roll. All right. Catch you next week.
Hey, Ron.
Yeah, go ahead.
Little less hot with the stock microphone.
No, that's bad. It sounds bad.
Copy.
Yeah, it sounds like it was getting RF into it.
Like you were talking into a big giant paper cup with your nose plugged or something. Yeah, that was weird. That just something was not right there.
What radio was that on?
RCI 2995.
That was okay there. That sounds all right.
Yeah, I'm back on the desk mic.
The desk mic is good, and that other one, I think you said the handheld, no bueno. Or maybe you didn't have the mic gain or something turned up, but that was bad.
Copy that. Yeah, I noticed it wasn't even moving the meter much on audio with the stock mic. Kind of weird. Maybe it's not a good mic.
Yeah, because sometimes those mics are pretty good that come with those radios. I know I had one. Mine said Ranger. It was like a really heavy-duty mic. Man, that was the best mic, the best stock mic, and I would even put it up against any other noise canceling mic. And it wasn't even noise canceling. It was good.
Yeah, copy that. No, I like the mic, and it is heavy mic. It's got the channel changer on it, up and down button. But I've got another one. I'll find it and try it out one of these days.
I got you. I got a little ICOM desk mic. I don't think it has the up and down on it. It's probably the cheapest desk mic ICOM made. Got the little teeny head on it. I picked it up at some swap meet. I never even tried it, but I don't know. It'd be something for the old auction block or the old yard sale table.
See, I don't understand desk mics.
Like what? Why do you have them?
I just don't understand why people want them. I don't have room for something like that. I got a keyboard in front of me. I gotta have space for my snacks. It's like, no, man. I want the mic and a boom.
Well, before I got into this and before I got the radio and all that, it was weird. It's like, okay, I got this desk mic, but yeah, you're right. It takes up a lot of room, but I wanted to get sound, but, you know, it was just the D104 or something like that. Yeah, D104s work good with certain radios, but, and then I seen somebody else with a better, you know, a ham radio. It's like, wow, what's that? It's called a boom. Well, is that microphone off of your karaoke machine or what? No. And, well, how do you key it up? You push it with your foot. I go, oh, wow, this is kind of neat now. So, yeah, I'm stuck on the foot pedal and the boom mic. But, yeah, before I wanted the bass mic and I wanted the big old button. You know, all you had to do is touch it, and, oh, yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, I need to put a feature request. The software that I'm using that you see on the stream is free open source software. And I need to put a feature request in for foot switch compatibility, because I have my foot switch interfaced into my computer, and I have another piece of software that I use my foot switch with. But I would greatly like to be able to use it on my HF rig. So I didn't have to press the button on my desk. I should put a feature request in for that. Be like, hey, can you reference a serial port, and when it goes high, key up the radio.
All I ask of you is, when I retire, and I say, hey, you know, I kind of like your system, how you got it set up. I could like lay in bed and do all my talking there. Don't do that. Do not assist me and do not volunteer to do that, because it's better off if I get up and go out to the radio and I use my foot to do something other than kicking cans or whatever. But yeah, what your setup is, it's just too cool, and I could just see myself laying in bed with a bag of popcorn or something.
You know, a long enough mic cord, I probably could go lay in bed.
Well, there's a few of us that have had our radios in our bedrooms, and I did, and when I lived at home with Mommy and Daddy. But I know Sam, he had his out in his bedroom, and yeah, his wife didn't say a word, and I don't even know if he had headphones on or not, but he had a pretty good setup there, in a rack and everything right there. You could lay in bed and talk. Well, there you go. Oh, that's what I guess I could do that. I would just say, well, I had to move a couple times.
See, that's my problem, is I had a dedicated room and then I got kicked out.
Quit making babies, dang it.
Well, we don't have to worry about that now.
She just did a one and done. Oh, that's what she had the headphones, but she was listening, not what you were listening to. That's right. Okay.
See, I got headphones on, but then I also still have my speakers on, so that way, that way, if my wife does wander in, she can still hear what that way she can hear both sides of the conversation.
That way she doesn't think that you're talking to strange men at night. Oh, wait a minute, that's what you're doing.
Yep, that's what we're doing. But Ron, yeah, see, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put your ham shack at your mom's house, and you're gonna have to walk over there to use the radios. That'll keep you nice and active.
No, I already had it over there. My brother, he took over my room. He's running. He changed jobs, so his office is in my bedroom, and I go, see, if you want to put an antenna or put something out the window, see this little notch in the frame of the window? That's where my coax ran in and out. And he's like, Yeah, no, I'm not going to be doing that. Well, you can put a camera out there. That way you don't have to look out the window all the time. Yeah, I'm not going to do that, brother. Okay, whatever. I still got part of an antenna on the shop, but my big old slab of cement is still back there where the barn was. But, yeah, I got all kinds of crazy stuff going on.
Yeah, there's a there's still a piece of coax at my parents' house run through the window. And that took some work because those windows were dual pane, so I had to like notch it out just to feed the cable through.
Yeah, I mean, I took the hacksaws to the window frame because I had actually had three coaxes. I had the ground plane and the moonraker with vertical, horizontal. So, yeah, I was really notched that frame out.
Hey, guys, I'm going to call it a night. 7-3 call again. I'm getting tired.
All right there, 151. Good hearing you.
Next Friday.
All right, or we'll catch you over there on 400 during the week or something.
That's right. All the way in. Have a good night, guys.
All right, later. NASCAR's on this weekend, the big Super Bowl.
It's on my list already.
I forgot all about it. I missed the duels and all that, but oh well.
Yeah, there's something on right now because I was watching basketball, college basketball, because there was nothing else on. And when the games were over, my TV automatically switched over to FS. Well, I think one of the college games was on FS1. So now my TV's on FS1, and I'm watching somebody get into a crash.
That would be probably Ryan Blaney. But yeah, I messed all that up, and oh well. I follow it, but then sometimes I don't follow it. But, just NASCAR's NASCAR, and I get into all this other stuff, all this sprint car racing and all that good stuff.
So is it, Daytona this weekend? That's what it looks like?
Yeah, Daytona's this week, and we used to go to, my buddy would have a Daytona party, and we'd get our board out there and, put money on the race and all that, draw the names, and that used to be fun, but, yeah, times have changed.
I want to know, can we put an antenna on one of these cars? It's going to have to be pretty beefy because, they're going, 200 miles an hour?
They got antennas on there because they operate on, what frequency they operate on, Sam? They're on 2 meter or 70 centimeter. I have a scanner. I went to a NASCAR race in Fontana, and I bought a scanner there that was programmed with all their frequencies. So, I can't remember. I think it was 70 centimeters. And you could hear, all 43 drivers, plus the track officials and all that other stuff. But yeah, it was kind of cool.
Yeah, around 70 centimeters.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, but they're not operating HF. Come on.
Yeah, they're not running an amp. They're just QRP, and they're not running the big screwdriver.
That's Bubba Wallace.
That's Bubba Wallace.
I just want to, see, so here's the idea now that I'm seeing it. We need to drive the pace car. That's what we need. We need to be in charge of the pace car, and we're going to just plaster antennas all over the pace car, and we can make contacts while we're pacing.
You know what? That would be something cool because I think they run a station out of Indy, and they do, I forget how many different races they have in Indy, but I know they have NASCAR, they have Indy 500, but they have like an event station there. That's what those guys ought to do. Put these old guys in one of those pace cars and let them go out there and make contact. That'd be cool.
The pace cars on the air.
Yeah, there you go. I've been messing around with those Dakota parts on the air. I've been getting out there and giving them guys, making contact with them whenever I can.
Well, go make yourself an account, and because they all upload their logs, and it automatically gives you credit. You don't have to upload anything. All you have to do is go make an account, and it will show you all the parks you've contacted.
Yeah, I'll make an account on an account that I don't know how to do some of that stuff. I could like start doing it and almost get to the point where I got it done, and then I'll have a serious malfunction and something will screw up. Just kind of like I never confirm anything on QRZ. I'm bad, I know it. And then I need to get another one of them postcard thingies so I could, I don't know, get recognized again or something on all that, or the awards thing.
I'll just go make an account for you and tell you how many parks you contacted.
Well, yeah, that'd be cool. Because, I don't know, I'll get out there and do that. I was hunting Steve down, and I got on that website where, you could find them. And I was doing that for a little bit, but I don't know. I probably need to get back into that because, I don't know, I see myself steering to other things. Radio keeps me from getting in trouble going places.
Chris, I don't know your email address.
RonHergy@yahoo.com.
So is it Ron and then your last name?
Well, it's just the nickname of my last name, Hergy, Hergy, because I don't want to spell out Hergen Road or...
Okay, and then yahoo.com?
Yes, sir.
Of course, I bet when I do this, it's going to ask you to, check your email for some stupid code or something. Yep, that's exactly what it did.
I have a Google one, and I think it's kind of like the same, but I don't have the little Google buttony thing on my computer or my phone to check it, so I never check it. I just made that one up anyway. I think it was the same thing, and then I think my iCloud is the same way also.
Well, at some point, go check your Yahoo account, click on the link it sent you, and then I'll set your Parks on the Air account up for you, and then I'll tell you how many parks you've contacted.
Oh, cool. Oh, well, we got her popped up.
Yeah, I'm looking at my numbers so we can compare.
All right. So it says your registration has been confirmed. I got the little trees and the POTA. Oh, it's a compass.
Okay, so I've contacted 101 parks, or just 101 QSOs. Okay, so I'm in your account. Now I have to put your call sign in. And you agree to all the terms and conditions.
None of that stuff came up. Oh, what the hell happened there? Oh, now it says user cannot be confirmed. Current status is confirmed.
Oh, yeah, I've already logged in. Now we're waiting for them to approve the account.
Hey, Sam, do you got a, oh my God, an antenna analyzer? Do you still have that?
Yeah, for HF, not for VHF or the other.
Yeah, just for HF. Oh, well, I don't know. I don't know what that antenna's for. I have an antenna. I think it might be 6 meter. I'm trying to figure it out.
My VNA will scan that.
That was a double, but anyway, you know, it has some marks, so I think I put it to all the marks. I don't know, man. I looked at a magazine that had 6 meter, like a Ringo type deal, and I measured this one, and I don't know, it's pretty damn close, so I'm thinking 6 meter. Probably just 6 meter FM.
Oh, 6 meter vertical?
Yeah, vertical.
Well, there is a 6 meter repeater that you could use.
One hole repeater, that's crazy.
Yep, and it got turned off when my repeater got turned off. We're still trying to figure out why the circuit breakers up on Bear Mountain got flipped.
I should ask Clifford if he had talked about putting a repeater up there one time, but I was going to see if he was interested in my frequencies.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I need to, I was going to write them I need to get my repeaters recoordinated.
Yeah, because told me mine are coming up here, so I got to figure out what to do with them. Keep them, let them go, give them to somebody.
Quick.
Oh, go ahead.
Well, I just wanted to say you guys have a great night, and I'm saying it on another stock microphone.
Kind of garbly. I don't know, it's garbly, like overdriving it maybe, but I know it's just all on that radio, so I don't know, turn the power down maybe?
Alright, well, obviously don't like the stock market, like that does make it. But, cool. You guys have a great night. Good time on the radio tonight.
All right, yep, good time on the radio for sure, and, yeah, maybe, the mic gain down or wattage up, I don't know, yeah, I have to play with that one, but I'm sure that's it'd be good for skip shooting. Probably not so good on close by, but anyway. All right, James, man, take care, man. Have a good one.
Copy that. Right on, Ron. You have a great night, and thanks for the input on the microphone, for sure. Catch you guys later.
All right, catch you later. Yeah, I can tell you switch radios, man. Roger.
Good night.
Hey, Aaron, have a good night, man. We'll catch you next time around.
Oh, for sure. We'll catch you later. 73.
73's all.
I think I've turned it into a ham dick because I listen to them guys on 40 meter with the good audio guys. It's like, man, that sounds so good. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, once you listen to those guys, the bar is set so high that everyone else is just trash.
Yeah, because when I first popped in there and talked to them guys, I waited. It's like, okay, somebody else went in there. I'm thinking they sound worse than I do. I'm going to go in there and see how I sound. And I got a good report right away. And they go, okay. And then I go, okay. And what else? You know, and well, if you have this, you could turn that to that. I go, okay, all right. Sounds good. But, oh, no, you sound really good. I go, all right, but you just told me some other things that I could do, so I might go try that. So off I went, you know, put some earplugs in. I go, oh, yeah, it made a difference. Okay.
Yeah, I was talking with one of those guys earlier this week and actually made some additional adjustments to my audio.
Yeah, both Dennises are really good at that. 1017 Dennis, he set this radio up for me. And then, of course, OTR Dennis, he's got the ear for all that. And the good audio guys. And I kind of stopped at that. I go, okay, we'll leave it like that for a while. But I still got a EQ board here, just a little Yamaha board to plug in and a different mic. I think I got from 1017 Dennis, I have a Heil PR40 or something.
Yeah, the PR40, you might not be able to directly connect that to the ICOM. Like, because I know this mic I'm on right now, I wouldn't be able to directly connect it to the radio. The only reason why I'm able to use it is because I'm running it through my computer.
Yeah, no, it works, and I got a bunch of cables. So why I can't use this mic? This mic here, the ICM mic for ICOM 7300s, it's what I call hardwired into the microphone. So there's no plug there. Well, I need a plug to jump into that EQ board. And this one doesn't have, you know, the mic is hardwired in. So that's why I have the PR40 or something like that. My Yaesu, I have the 781 on it, which I just YouTubed those settings, and I really never got any checks on it because I really never ran it on HF.
Yeah, the PR40 you could run through the audio board. I just know the mics on the ICOM rigs are, what is it, condensers? And they're phantom powered, whereas the other radio manufacturers are using dynamic microphones. And if you plug a dynamic microphone directly into the ICOM, it won't be super happy with it, or it won't be loud enough. So basically, all the ICOM radios supply power through the mic cord to the element in the microphone. And I've been doing research because I'm gonna get a Heil headset for my 7300 if I ever take the 7300 for like field day or POTA or camping. I want to have a nice Heil headset, and you have to buy the headsets with the specific element in them for the ICOM rigs because they're compatible with the audio system on the ICOM radios.
Yeah, that's right. And I think the 781 wasn't supposed to work on an ICOM rig, so that's why I just left it on the Yaesu. Because I I got this mic, and it was on a Kenwood 570, then I used it on my Yaesu 950, and now it's on the Yaesu 991.
Yeah, and I used to have a little audio board because I used to feed this microphone into a Kenwood and into a Yaesu. And annoyingly, I still have those Heil cables for this microphone, and I don't own either of those radios anymore. So, so back in a box in my closet, I have a Yaesu and a Kenwood cable, and I'm not using either of them.
Yeah, I think I might have the same too. I hope I labeled them. I the stuff that I don't know what I'm going to do with. I think I got a duplexer. Yeah, duplexer and what else? I got all kinds of neat little gadgets that I picked up here and there.
So you don't have to label the mic cords. They're color-coded. If I remember right, if the cable's blue, it's ICOM. If it's yellow, it's for Yaesu, and if it's red, it's for Kenwood.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Yeah, and if you go on their website and look at all their accessories and adapters, everything is color-coded for the different manufacturers.
All right. My next step was I was going to get a pair of headphones. I could really only hear out of my left ear. So I was going to get some headphones to see how much better it'd be listening to stuff on with headphones versus my good old Johnson speaker.
Well, they have, I know they have a one, what is it? Is this the, yeah. So, I don't know if you can put the mic. Okay, so the BM17, which is like, let's see if it changes the IC element. It's like $140, and they do have a single-sided version.
Yeah, because earlier I was thinking about getting the headset, because I see a lot of those are just, single ear and then the mouthpiece.
Yeah, and there's also the Pro Micro, which is like $80-$90 or whatever. Yeah, $90 for the ICOM one. And then, of course, you have to get the adapter to plug it into the actual rig, but then you can plug your foot switch in or a hand switch.
Okay, because somebody bring a good set of headphones out here. We just plugged it in the front of the radio, and wow, what a difference. The sound was amazing.
Oh, yeah. Plug-in in headphones is I'm using a pair of Sony studio monitor headphones, and I took these with me when I was in Pismo for 4th of July last year on, when we chatted on 40 meters. Partially because I knew I was going to be outside, and I don't know how people do like POTA activations without headphones. It drives me nuts. It's like the speaker on the radio is a nice to have, but if you actually want to be able to hear people, you should be wearing headphones.
Yeah, that's what I see a lot of the guys doing those field day events. They got headphones.
Oh yeah, they got their fancy Pro Set Elites. Their $200 headphones. Oh, actually no. Heil has $300 headphones. The fancy DX ones that block out all the noise of the crabs and the birds. You better watch out, Ron. I'm going to make you spend money on a headset.
Well, I probably should try to learn how to stream my own video stuff. Maybe that.
Yeah, let's see. I'm planning on getting a headset in May. I have a budget of what I can spend on radio stuff every month, and I have the next few months planned out. So March, I'm going to get this this external box that I can plug into a couple of my radios and do APRS via Bluetooth and an app on my phone. Because when we go to Texas for the Eclipse, I wanted to be able to run APRS in the car for a bit of it. So I'm going to be able to add APRS functionality to my ICOM 705, and that will be in my wife's car. And through the APRS system, believe it or not, you can send text messages. So even if you're in the middle of nowhere with no cell service, as long as you can get into the APRS network, you can text message somebody.
Okay, my Yaesu, the one I'm taking the truck has that. My Kenwoods don't, but that Yaesu does. And I think we messed with that. I think it was Rick, W6KKO. He had a Kenwood. The Kenwood had a big screen on it, and I think that had that APS, AR, whatever. And we could watch him on the computer where he was at, where he was driving. So that was kind of cool.
Yeah. So if you go to the APRS website, when we're on our trip to Texas, you'll be able to see the icon on the map. Hopefully, we'll play with it. There's some other stuff that we can do too, but yeah. And then I need to get a battery, and then I'm gonna buy a headset. I already got all the adapters that I need for the headset. I got the adapters separately when I was ordering other things, and I was ordering something from HRO, and I needed to get it up over $100 to get free shipping, and I'm like, oh, let me just throw one of the Heil adapters in there to put it over the top.
Oh, I know what you need. A straight key. Got to get a straight key, and you can strap it on your right leg, and that way you can do some code. Comment. Go ahead there, Harold.
Yeah. Well, I just got my headset microphone just today. I haven't really chance try it out yet. But what's neat about the ICOM 7300 and the 7610 is the 8-pin plug. It has audio and what else does it have here? There's like, instead of another mic, I can't really think right now, but anyway, on the ICOM, so you can just plug that right in, and you don't have to have any other wires running anywhere, and you just put on a headset, and you got the boom microphone and your ears and everything all in one package. Pretty cool.
Yeah, so you've been trying that out, huh? Hey, I got to get headphones and try that out. Maybe I won't be so distracted looking around and hearing things over here and over there. But yeah, that sounds pretty cool.
Well, I haven't tried it out yet. I'll let you know. This guy on eBay is putting these together. He's only charging $39. And it's for all the ICOMs, the 73, 72, the 76, the 7610, all those. I guess they're all the 8-pin plugs. But what's like you go to Yaesu, they don't have that. Cause what I'm kind of working on in my project that I am working on is I picked up that Uniden wireless microphone, and I find out it's got some pretty good range. I can leave the house and go 30, 40 yards away from the house, even though and I think I could probably set the thing up better so it'll have even more range. But I'm trying to get it now, so I got to have a mic plug that just plugs into a regular radio or whatever it is. But then I have to add the audio
to it, so you can make this wireless microphone work. So you'd have to have all of the other thing I was thinking of is it's got DC power. It's got like 8 volts. So you have to come up with the 8 volts, and then you just plug in where the speaker plug is, and plug in so you got audio, and then you can Mickey Mouse this wireless microphone up so I can put it on all kinds of different radios. That's what I'm kind of working on right now.
Hey, Harold.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so I found that microphone, that headset. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense, but I never realized that the 8-pin also had an audio feed. So that's cool. So you don't even have to plug into the phone, the headphone port. That's clever.
Yeah, there's a guy. He goes by W2ENY. I know that Dennis the Minister. He talks to him. He's out there on 36 and stuff. Anyway, he puts these microphones together, and yeah, it's got everything. It's all complete. Just plugs right in the radio. No other plugs, and it's only $39. You can. But give me a day or two, and I'll test it out. I haven't tested it out yet. Actually, I'm kind of working on the other stuff there because I want to be able to. Well, what I want to be able to do is I'll be able to take my car somewhere. Say I'm going to go in the supermarket or the mall or something, and I could just take that wireless microphone, plug it into the car that's parked out in the parking lot, and then stay on the radio the whole time. Or it'd be really great for one of these get-togethers at the coffee shop or something, because you'd be out there with full power, even though you're sitting there at the coffee table.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I'll be right back. The water's flowing out here again. I got to shut it down.
Yeah, I'll let you know how it turns out. But I did some testing, with because it's really, that microphone is made for the Uniden, the Uniden Bearcat radio. And it's only a 6-pin. It's only a 6-pin, but they use every pin. Every pin is used on that particular radio with the wireless mic. And it just plugs in. So right now I'm just trying to duplicate that so I can put it on the Yaesu or the Ranger and, be able to have that feature. That's what I'm trying to strive for.
Yeah, I like with my setup, I can actually pipe the audio from my rigs through my iPad and then put Bluetooth headphones on, and then I can go, walk into the other room and do the dishes and still be listening to the guys on HF.
Yeah, copy on that. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing there. But this has a lot better range, and it's I think it's up there a gig point something or something like that. It's a real high frequency transmitter. They claim it has 100 yards of range or 100 meters, something like that. Anyway, I'm not too sure if it has quite that much, but it's enough where if you parked in front of a restaurant, you could be sitting there in the restaurant and still be on your radio.
Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, I'm limited to wherever I have Wi-Fi. So I've totally been out in the garage, working on stuff and listening to guys on the radios. But that's cool. You can sit there and talk to people on the radio while you're sitting at Denny's. I'm sure that would confuse the waitresses.
Oh, I don't really think so. Not with the way today is with everybody's cell phone. I mean, man, you can't go even to the grocery store and somebody's saying something to you. What? And then you realize they're talking on the phone.
Yeah, that's true.
But this is a real cheap headset, with the microphone. So I'm just kind of curious, how well it works. But he makes them for the ICOM. So I don't know. Next time, I guess next net I'll I'll be on my ICOM. You know, I could get on it right now, but well, I guess I could do it, but it's just on a dipole antenna right now, where I got the Yaesu here on the ground plane.
Oh, Roger. Yeah, I'd be kind of interested. Yeah, I'm already prepared to buy one of the more expensive headsets, but that's okay. I do like cheap stuff is fits the bill sometimes though. So yeah, I'd be kind of curious to hear how that sounds.
Exactly, that's what I'm going to see. Is it $39 down the drain, or you know, is it maybe it's worth $1 million? You know, oh yeah, we'll have to find out. You know, who knows?
Did you make it back, Ron?
Oh my gosh, I made it back.
Okay, now's my turn. I'll be back in a couple minutes.
All right. Hey, Sam, I just seen one of the last made, I think it's the model number is 359 Peterbilt conventional long nose. Yeah, a one-piece windshield that's curved. The cab is wider, and yeah, so this guy out here got a brand new, is it 359? I think 359, long nose and dual, you know, air cleaner stacks.
All we're doing, we got a big one-piece windshield, and the hood is actually narrowed in the front, and then it wipes out to the back, and the cab is wider. But yeah, the new what do they call it, 589 or something like that? The new ones, yeah, they look like shit.
Yeah, and when he was looking at this one, he was saying, he goes, first of all, when I got out and looked at it, I go, dude, the exhaust pipes are really hooked up. I go, wow, they're not the skinny stacks. They go, you know, they come up, and then they got the, I don't know if you call them extensions or what, but then they go up to, what, 6-inch or 8-inch or whatever. They, you know, they have that flange, or they flare out to the bigger, and they're actually hooked up. So, you know, heat, exhaust does come out of them. And so I was checking that out. I thought, oh, wow, this is it. This is the last of the Mohicans.
Yeah, because most people got them on there, but usually one of them is dummy. Usually the one on the driver's side is dummy.
Yeah, that's what he was saying. He goes, so we looked at him, and he said, and he goes, well, this one, I forget, you know, it was a better color. So the color looked good, and they got to looking at it, they go, no, it's a short nose, and only one stack is hooked up, and the other one's a dummy, and it was 5 inches longer on the wheelbase. And so they said no to that one, and they got one that was a little bit short, 5 inches shorter on wheelbase, and both stacks were hooked up, and they had the bigger stack, you know, 6 or 8 inch, whatever. So, yeah, I was kind of amazed, and he was telling me the prices on, like if you put lights over by the air cleaner, you know, they're $135 for the bracket. Lights are extra. You know how much another step, you know, you want to step on the passenger side, you know how they wrap them around the fuel tank, and, you know, it's like $170 for the step and another $100 and something to put it on, and oh my God, it's like money.
Is that a brand new truck?
Brand spanking new, paper plate.
Probably worth about $180,000 truck.
You know, I didn't ask him, but he was saying they were looking at one that had almost 500,000 miles on it, and they wanted like $100,000 for it, and they said, no way.
Yeah, I bet you that new one's probably pretty close to about $180,000.
Wow. All they do is haul almonds in the bin. And, I don't know, they're talking about maybe doing more tanker work. he hadn't done a load in 5 years, and they called him, and they started doing it, but, I mean, their stuff is pretty wore out. Some guy I went to school with, same age, we worked for the same people, and it's like, dude, it took you how many years to get a Peterbilt? He goes, well, I had 2 new Freightliners and now a Peterbilt. And I go, you're just working for the same farmer guy that barely pays his bills. His main thing was, I got a heated seat. I can wear my short pants all winter long.
I have returned.
He's back.
Yeah, and I have pudding.
Oh, pudding. Oh, man. Well, I got ice cream in the fridge, but I'm going to pass. Too much beer, a little bit of rum. Probably not going to go good with that vanilla ice cream and chocolate syrup.
I thought everything went good with that.
All right, so you're on the headset, different radio, different antenna? The dipole antenna, and you're, what, on a 7610 with that different mic? It sounds fine. I mean, I was just, used to the big signal from the other radio, but yeah, it's just the antenna deal. But yeah, it sounds fine to me. I would say that's worth $39. That sounds good. And you say it could go to a Uniden or a different radio?
Is he still talking?
All right, yeah, I get you now. Well, right on. Well, I think it sounds okay.
Is he still talking? I can't hear him at all.
Okay, yeah, like Aaron, he can't hear you because you're on that different antenna, so Aaron can't hear you. I could hear you. I don't know if Sam could hear you. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, both those guys, they can't hear you right now. I'm the only one that can hear you. But, yeah, I'm sure it worked good on 80 meter then. All right, yeah, switch your on back. Well, I thought that microphone worked pretty good for $39. So yeah, he was on
back now. Well, I'll have that thing.
10.
Well, see, I don't know.
Dipole antenna and that that other microphone.
Yeah, I guess I could put
He's going back to the
adapter
Yaesu.
on that boom mic. I could put an adapter on it, so it would work on a Yaesu, I think. Let me think about this there. But yeah, like it needs. No, the Yaesu has power through the microphone too, but it's a different level, so it can't be used. That's just the problem with that. I forget what it is. It's like 6 volts or something. It's in the Uniden Bearcat wireless microphone runs on 8.
Right on. Oh man, I think I'm fading. I'm not seeing really well right now, so I think I'm fading out. I think I need to go to bed.
Yeah, what'd you get up this morning?
2:30.
Ew. Oh, bump my VFO.
What time do you got to get up tomorrow morning?
Whenever I wake up. So, yeah, I'll probably be bouncing around 6:30, 7.
Yeah, well, at least the pressure's off.
Pressure's off, and I think I even got pressure off for Monday. I accidentally kind of signed up for Monday and didn't know what kind of holiday it was, but there's only like 3 of us working, and I kind of said, well, this other guy wants to work. He can go ahead and work. Well, boss goes, well, you signed up, and I go, well, I didn't know you were going to give me the midnight start time. So I go, I could do 3 or 4, but that midnight, I need to work like a week on it and get used to it. I can't do it just one day.
Yeah, midnight's rough.
Oh, and I used to drive a truck at night. I was working for Langendorf Bread, and I had to go from downtown L.A. to San Diego to their depot down there, unload the bread. And, man, trying to sleep during the day with the kids. I had kids at the time. I mean, that was the roughest job I think I ever had. If I didn't have any kids or anything at the time, it probably wouldn't have been too bad, but it was, the pressure was on, and you knew when you were going to get your sleep that, you're going to have a rough time that night.
Yeah, exactly. All right, well, I'll catch everybody out here tomorrow. I don't know about same channel or that time, but yeah, I'll be bouncing around.
Sounds good, Ron. I was about to pull the plug myself.
All right, Harold, Aaron, Sam, we'll catch you tomorrow.
All right, take it easy there, and I guess I'll jump up to 80 meters there and see what's going on up there. Maybe those guys probably went to bed too.
Now, those guys are still talking about plugged up rectums and what kind of Jericho to take.
Yeah, I know which frequency you're listening to.
Yeah, I'm going to go see if there's still digital just checked 20 and 40 still are kind of going. The bands went long, but I'm going to go play digital. I'm done talking on the microphone.
Well, have fun.
Yeah, I still need to put something up for 80. I haven't gotten that far yet, but I do have a 40 meter antenna now. So, alrighty, 73 all.
73. All right, I'm sure that's right.